Thank you, Sashi. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Can you lay down, hon? Sashi. Come over here. Very good girl. Hi again. Right now, I'm doing a day 2 plus part of day 3 update of rebirth of the Soozy. Sooz. This. Me. Human species right here. Day 1, I said that I wanted to develop more of a morning routine. And while I've developed more of a routine, it's not really a morning one. Whether I say it's because of my narcolepsy and cataplexy, which they do affect my sleep and energy level, my schedule, I am better later in the day. So my morning doesn't start in the morning. It starts at about, I would say, around 1 o'clock. I can basically get my body to a stable resting point that it is not inflamed and in pain, coupled with anxiety. So my morning routine has been to start off with QiGong at least 15 minutes a day, and I have been doing that. So the first day I think I just did, Sasha, was it an 18-minute session? And it inflamed me. My body, it was so hot and so painful that, and I was just so crabby. But the worst part, and I will focus on the best part after this, but the worst part was the muscle spasms. So when I work out, it creates a lot of energy, and trying to return to a resting point makes my body, I don't even know how to describe it, it makes it restless. And so I have all this energy and it's not being used properly, or it's just like stuck. I don't know what's going on. It causes muscle spasms, and it causes me to have little twitches all throughout the left side of my body. And then it causes full-on like dystonia looking hand and foot sculptures is the best way I like to put it. So like this hand will tighten up. I've been taking a lot of pictures every time it happens over the past couple of years, because I'm just amazed at what the body can do, and like what the brain can do without you doing it. Like, it's not your control. And so this hand, when I'm having the spasms, will do like this weird claw thing, and it gets really tight. They take on different positions. So sometimes like maybe it looks like this, and other times it's like, and I can't fake do it. That's the thing. And sometimes it's very like fast. All of a sudden my hand goes, and I'm like, oh my god! And I'm like, look at it! And my foot will do the same thing. And then other times it happens very gradually, which is an interesting sensation too. So like it starts, like I feel it starting to tighten, and it's very subtle, and then it goes like this. And usually, like if I'm walking with my boyfriend and it happens, I'll be like, look what my hand's doing. Look what it looks like right now. Look at that. Isn't that extreme? I'm not doing that. So at least I can appreciate how the body creates beauty. And the reason why I stopped exercising was because this was happening, and it does not surprise me that because I've started exercising, this is now happening again. I'm just hoping that I can manage the pain, and I can manage the symptoms, and I can figure out a good time to exercise where I can then rest afterwards. So maybe for me, maybe I do really have to exercise at night, so I need to rest afterwards. Like the narcolepsy, cataplexy, that stuff. Maybe that's my balance right there. Yesterday I did about 40 minutes of QiGong because I felt extra inflamed from the previous day, and I thought maybe doing more would help me get into a more relaxed state. And it did, and it didn't. It inflamed me. I had to take all kinds of meds. I had to rest afterwards. I took a nap. And it is very distracting when you can't focus on things around you because you're experiencing all these muscle jerks. And even if they're not the big violent ones, they're the tiny ones, the tiny twitches. Like, if you're a coffee drinker and you get an eye twitch that lasts like a week, how aware of it are you? So like, just that small twitch. Now imagine it throughout your body, and you are so aware of every little twitch and sensation. And so trying to focus on conversation, or trying to focus on even just watching TV, I can't do it yet. Can't do it yet. So day 2-3 update is I'm learning more about when I can exercise to get myself big, healthy, and strong. And I'm also at least proud that I'm talking to myself. Mentally wise, things have been coming up. Eclipse, full moon, releasing the past. I know that in my first video I know. It's scary. I put myself out there. I mentioned things that I have not told people. But I have overthought putting that information out there for a long time, and I feel better that it's out there. And while I am now dealing with the feelings that come with that, feelings of like shame and regret for all different kinds of areas, regretting putting it out there because what if I one day want to keep it secret so that I can act like I'm living a normal life. But I want to be authentic, and my authentic truth, person, self here in the here and now is dealing with this. I almost called it a burden, but dealing with this information solely on my own, and it is triggering confusion and anger and sadness in big ways. So the best way to air that out is to literally speak it with air and breath. So Susie, patting myself on the back. I know I'm right here, but I can't see me. Patting myself on the back. Congrats. Good luck. You've got this. Let's look into day 4. Now that I'm getting this QiGong thing on track, what else do I want to add into my life that is going to give me joy? Oh, painting! Okay, how about this? How about this? I got away from painting and visual art, mainly because a lot of my art is packed away at the moment because I had an event and I thought, oh, well, I better keep it packed away in case of the next event. However, I have no reminders of like what I do and what I love to do and the joy. Okay, I say I have no reminders, but I'm literally looking at a giant work in progress in front of me. I have a trash can here that I painted, and then I look over there and I have an old college one. Okay. Willow. Willow! Come up here. Give me 1 second. Let me take a look. What's up? Did a neighbor come home? Let's see, look. Trash can. Literally right in front of my face. Oh, and darned. I have like boop boop boop. Sweetie, I looked out there. There was no one there. Alright. I'm going to abate her anxiety. Hey, come over here. Hello, come keep me safe. Do I need to shut the window? Come be with. Good girl. That was so good, sweetie. Give me 1 second. I am gonna take care of Willow. Okay, so now that I've successfully worked out 2 days with QiGong and 3 days is going to be later today, I want to add painting a little bit. Hey, Sashki. Very good, sweetie. Thank you. I want to add painting to my morning routine, my daily routine. That's what I'll call it, a daily routine. QiGong, and then painting. Even if I sit myself down to do a 2-minute drawing, at least that's getting something done. And why, Susie, do you want to accomplish painting every day? Because I enjoy it, because it's a way to express myself, because generally I don't put pressure on myself. Generally. Sometimes I overthink a painting, but generally I enjoy it and love it and don't become my worst critic. Plus, it's good practice not to be my worst critic. QiGong gives me health and well-being. Painting gives me expression and I can enhance the skill. Painting is the next one, and I'm just adding one thing at a time. And maybe next time it'll be music in some form because that's also pretty important in my life. You wanna give me the ball? Good girl. By the way, guys, Sasha's birthday is coming up. It's gonna be her first birthday. Her birthday is on July 25th. So I'm hoping I get to celebrate it in a big dog mom kind of way. Because she is my first dog. My dog! My diggity dog. I wrote a song about Sasha. Well, I can't take full credit for it. But me and my boyfriend wrote a song about Sasha and Willow. Maybe I'll stick that in here. Here it is.
Are we recording?
Yeah, we are.
Okay. What? Two. What? Two. Three. Four.
Sasha is excitable. She's excitable. The facts are undeniable. Sasha is excitable. Sasha is excitable. She's excitable. The facts are undeniable. Sasha is excitable. Welcome back, if you're back. So I'm excited, guys. Thank you for tuning in and checking out my progress. I'm hoping that this inspires you, if you're in a rut like this gal, to set one goal for yourself and then 2 days later a second goal for yourself, and just develop your own daily routine that kind of works for you. I worked in marketing. I'm A/B testing myself and seeing how many thumbs up I'm giving certain activities and how they affect me and how much I can handle. My hope is that I can grow my strength and I can be able to work a normal job again and believe in myself again. That's the big one. Thank you guys for being here watching this video. I want to be there for you too, so if you guys have any goals that you want to start, please share. I want to know someone out there is like not as perfect as well, because I am not as perfect. But yes, okay, let's create a community. You speak to me, I speak to you. Help me feel less alone. Okay, on that note, stay safe, stay strong, so strong, that strong, and stay into yourself. Willow, come up here. Good girl. Sasha, come up here. You don't get the head? Come up here. There we go. Oh, okay.